I'm Ajay Rathi, CIO of Meraas. As you might be aware of it, Meraas is a big conglomerate which has businesses in multiple verticals. We have F&B, leisure entertainment, property retail, retail you might have seen malls like Beach Mall, you have City Walk. Recently we opened La Mer. Defining assets like you have last exits. So we are into multiple areas of work. So what is happening is AIS was a little hype, maybe probably for the last 2 years, but in the last 1 year it has actually taken up a lot of traction. It is still into a budding phase. People are putting small use cases of AI, but like we have done it. We have done it a small use case in terms of doing the dashboards. So we integrated with Alexa. So Alexa, based on the questions being asked by the chairman, it reads, it identifies, and next day it tells him that it gives him the report about how is his business doing it. So suppose it's very simple thing. He asks about how is my F&B doing it, and then he asks which assets. So you look at it like he's always asking how is my last exit doing it. Based on the next day when it answers to it. So it's a smaller use case of it, but yes, it is slowly and steadily companies are bringing smaller use cases. It's not a big bang yet happening. AI gives you more insight. A lot of people have this thought process that AI is going to replace jobs. It is something like a large number of years back. I mean, maybe 2 decades back when computers were introduced, that will take people's job, but it helps you to create more different kind of a job. So I think AI will help you make your business more efficient. There will definitely be some of the jobs which are very mundane which go away, but you will have a different class of people. So you had earlier, if you remember, you had clerks who were manually doing things. You became people who were computer literate and they could do things faster. So it will be making you to take a better decision, an informed decision. I think it will be good as an AI as it gets percolated into various areas. It will give you more efficiency. It will in certain areas. That's for sure. It's a changing world. Did Airbnb or what you call as Kareem and these kind of things replace the drivers? It didn't. We have more drivers now because it went on and to help larger population. So what we are looking at is with AI and blockchain is the distribution of a wealth will become much broader. So everybody will be able to participate. That aggregation which was happening gets distributed to more people. It will replace some kind of people, but it will help a large number of people to get different things. It will actually augment your employment. The biggest challenge with AI is technology, obviously, and scalability. How much do we want to learn about the people? See, it is all about artificial intelligence. It always says it's an intelligence which is not factual. It is an artificial. It is being created. So it gives you an assumption that this is truth is 70% or 80% is the truth. It will never be 100%. That's the reason it's called an artificial. And a lot of people taking decisions on the basis of that truth not being very near to it will not be a right thing. One is this: a lot of people might start taking decisions based on the fact that they do not have a complete informations and they are depending on AI. AI is a challenge for everybody for the right usage of it. If you don't use rightly, you might actually get into some kind of a trouble also. Processing power will come. So because today also when you look at an AI, nobody is doing on-premise AI. So everybody is using either the platform of AWS, wherein these AI engines are being built by. So even like we are using it, it's a Lambda from AWS, and our dashboards processing happens on Microsoft Azure. So what is going to happen? Processing will not be a challenge. The biggest challenge we are emphasizing is the manpower. Now, if a person is intelligent enough, and suppose I want to hire a 20-something person for my doing something for me, his interest is today because he want to become an entrepreneur. He gets a knowledge, he gets a hint of it, and he want to start his own company. So getting these kind of skills to do something for you is very difficult. So it has to be a collaborative environment. A large number of organizations might have to tie up with these smaller companies. So if suppose Emirates is there, or bigger organizations need to tie up with these budding small companies and use them as a company, not as an employee. So the days of employing these bright kids is no longer there. They don't have unless until they are running their own companies or something wherein they say, okay, I'll grow up my company, then sell my company and earn money. So these people doesn't want to work because their way of working is also different. They don't follow the kind of work culture we have. Come, put your thumb, go when your thumb, in the morning, in the evening. So they work very differently. They don't care about the time. They don't care about what kind of a delivery, when it is, how it is. They are very passionate people. Only passionate people can bring technologically advancement. Like everybody knows Elon Musk. His people don't understand him, and that's how you develop it. Because if you understand, that means you are predictable. Then there is no intelligence coming in. Intelligence is when you are unpredictable. So we'll have challenges. Manpower challenges is a big. Processing power may not be a challenge, but yes, obviously, because a lot of things is done on the edge and other thing is done on the cloud, depending upon how much of it, because the data is traveling. So regulatory requirements of the data transfer has to be seen. That will be one challenge, and obviously the bandwidth if the large number of data is going in. So probably a lot of information will be start getting processed on the edge itself.